Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the September 17th agenda meeting of South Lansing Mayor and Council. This meeting has been advertised in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6, with adequate notice of this meeting being provided to borough's two official newspapers and also published on the borough's website. Can you please call the roll, please?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. Councilman Dean has another obligation this evening. Councilwoman Faustini?
Here.
Councilman Bash?
Here.
Councilman White?
Here.
Councilman Bullock?
Here.
Council President Benjavanga?
Here.
Thank you. Can you take us through a review of tonight's agenda?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. This evening we have two public hearings for the release of two performance bonds. We have one personnel matter for executive session this evening. Approval of minutes for September 4th. Presentation that recognizes the 2018 summer interns. Presentation with the Public Celebration Committee pertaining to donations. Proclamation for Hispanic Heritage Month. One ordinance on for a first reading by title. 7 resolutions this evening. 4 matters of correspondence. Payment of bills totaling $309,689.15. Council reports, and we conclude with public comments. And that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Council comments on agenda items?
Nothing.
Okay. We're going to have executive session for tonight, Resolution 18-445. Personnel Court Administrator, can I get a motion for executive session?
So moved. Second.
Motion by Councilman White, second by Council President Benjavanga. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, we have 2 public hearings on performance bond. Amy, everything is in order on these, correct?
Yes, it is, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, the first is the release of the performance bond posted by Dr. Alexander Doctoroff for public improvements to Block 263, Lot 3. We have representation for...
Yes, good evening,
How are you, sir? First of all, any council comments regarding the release of the performance bond?
Nothing from me, Mayor.
Okay. Sir, you have anything everything is in order. At one moment, open up to the public. If there's no comments or concerns, this will be on for tonight's agenda. You are more than welcome to stay. You'd be the first. If you want to make history tonight, give it a shot. All right, at this point, I'll open up for public comments regarding the release of performance bond posted by Dr. Alexander Doctoroff, Block 263, Lot 3. Seeing none, close public forum. Public performance, that'll be on for tonight, sir. You're all set. Also, the release of performance bond for Block 328, Lot 6.01. Sir.
Andrew Ulrich on behalf of the applicant, Coca-Cola Partners.
Thank you. Any council comments regarding the release of performance bond?
Nothing, Mayor.
Same thing, sir. We'll open it up in 1 minute. If there's no comments, you are more than welcome to go. At this point, we'll open it up for public comments regarding the release of the performance bond for public improvements to Block 328, Lot 6.01. Seeing none, close public portion. Good evening.
Council.
At this point, we'll open it up for public comments on agenda items only. Seeing none, close public portion. Can I get a motion to adjourn tonight's agenda meeting? Motion by Councilman Best, seconded by Councilwoman Faustini. We are adjourned. Seeing no reason to delay, we'll right to the public meeting. Again, this meeting has been advertised in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-6, with adequate notice of this meeting also being provided to the borough's 2 official newspapers and published on the borough's website. Amy, will you call the roll once more?
Yes, Councilwoman Faustini?
Here.
Councilman Bash?
Here.
Councilman White?
Here.
Councilman Bullock?
Here.
Council President Benjavanga?
Here.
Thank you. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation by Councilman White.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Heavenly Father, we ask that you would be with the families and the communities struck by the recent storm in the Carolinas, Father, that you would comfort them and give them peace and resources would flow in to help them. We ask that you would be with our community as well, that you would continue to help us to act in humility and service in conjunction with compassion. that you give this governing body wisdom as we make decisions on behalf of this community. We ask all this in your son's name.
Once again, we'll open up for public comments on agenda items only. None. We'll close the public portion. Can I get a motion for the approval of council minutes September 4th agenda, public and executive?
Motion. Second.
Motion by Councilman Best, seconded by Councilman Roloff. Amy, can you call the roll?
Yes, Councilwoman Fastini?
Yes.
Councilman Besh?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Benjamin?
Yes.
Passes 5-0.
At this point, we have a presentation for the 2018 summer intern programs. And you're going to come up and provide the plaques. What we'll do is we'll call all the interns up. I know we have one that is not here. He's home studying with 3 tests tonight. So Arjun Patel, but rave reviews. And at this point, I'll call up Juliana Fischetti, Alexis Russo, and Jennifer Diaz. So come on up, please. And you're going to take a picture, right? Stand in the background.
Can't see Ann at all.
Oh.
Thank you.
I don't think she wanted to be seen.
Oh, I know she does. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. One more.
Ladies, no pressure, but we'll ask one of you if you want to share with the residents here what your experience was this summer. Anybody? No pressure. Ah, there you go. You can actually take a seat right there. Oh, you can sit here? You get a microphone. You want to do it?
I just wanted to thank the mayor and Mrs. Daly for giving me the opportunity to learn so much, and it was such a welcoming and caring environment that in here, and I learned so much, and I just wanted to thank you for giving me the opportunity.
You're up, Liz. That's not what it's gonna be.
Andy, you can say
Was it going to bring up the chief? Congratulations, thank you. Okay, at this point, we will call up Ms. Debbie Hoyle,
And the committee?
Chairperson of the Public Celebration Committee, and any other Public Celebration Committee members that are here tonight for a donation on the annual collection of the boots that are in front of middle school.
The whole committee was supposed to be, I don't know, me and staff. I don't know what happened. Okay, on behalf of Public Celebration Committee, we have checks from donations that we received during the Labor Day Parade. The vendors that attend the different events make donations. So I have, should I call them all up at once or one at a time?
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Stay up there when you're
Okay. Chief Scalera from the South Plainfield Volunteer Fire Department. Officer Lauren Perry from the South Plainfield Police. I think it's somebody from the first aid.
They are, they were outside there.
The who team?
The first
They
aid.
were bouncing in and out.
They came in, and then
Yeah.
they left. I hope they didn't think it happened to it.
They were out in the flyers.
They didn't stay for the money.
Really?
There they go.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they got a call.
South Plainfield Rescue Squad. If you have to run out, okay. Thank you for coming out tonight to receive the donations that were received from our vendors. Officer Perry, that's for the PBA. Chief Scalera, that's for the Volunteer Fire Department, and this is for the South Plainfield Rescue Squad. Again, thank you to all the vendors and all the donations that we received from the various events we had.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to.
What, it's not good, you want us
Well, I
to
like to have,
sideways?
yeah, come in a little bit. You can squint,
Or-
thank you, that's better, yeah.
How's that? Just put her in the
Okay,
middle.
all right, okay.
Stand here, you're short.
Stand there, you're fine.
Short,
Right,
short, right.
right there, yeah.
Can you get everybody?
Now I'm happy, okay? All right.
Okay, again, thank you, Mayor and Council.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. You're good,
Thank
right?
you. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, well, we'll talk.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
I gotta go, I'll see you guys later.
Take the money and run.
Okay, we have one proclamation on tonight for Hispanic Heritage Month. And whereas Americans observe Hispanic Heritage Month by celebrating the history, culture, and contributions of those whose ancestors come from Spain, Mexico, the Caribbean, and Central and South America. And whereas Hispanics have enhanced and shaped our national character with centuries-old traditions that reflect the multi-ethnic and multicultural customs of the communities. Whereas Hispanics have had a profound and positive influence on our community through their strong commitment to family, faith, hard work, and service. And whereas the cultural, educational, and political influences of Hispanics in the borough of South Plainfield can be seen and appreciated in all aspects of life, as Hispanics continue to be crucial to the cultural, economic, and political growth of our community. Now therefore, I, Matthew Pena, as Mayor of the Borough of South Plainfield, do hereby proclaim September 2008 as Hispanic Heritage Month, and encourage all residents to join in recognizing the contributions made by the people of Hispanic ancestry who have had such a profound influence on our lives and the world. Roberta, thank you. Now we have Roberto.
No, this is just small. I want to thank everyone, especially the council and borough, for recognizing the Hispanic community here, which is thriving and growing all over the country, and integrating everyone. I'm one of those who thrive to integrate every community into, every nationality into the community, because there's something to learn from every nationality, every culture. So I want to thank you guys for the recognition, and thank you.
Okay, we have one ordinance for introduction, ordinance 2118.
A sewer capital ordinance authorizing the acquisition of a sewer flow tracking system, sewer pumps, and other sewer upgrades for the sewer utility in the borough of South Plainfield, County of Middlesex, State of New Jersey.
Thank you. Can I get a motion for introduction on ordinance 2118?
So second.
Motion by Councilman White, seconded by Councilman Bullock. Amy, can you call the roll?
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilman Besh?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Benjavanga?
Yes.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you. Resolutions 18-46 to 18-452, 18-446 to 18-452. Can I get a motion, please? So
Second?
motion by Councilman White, seconded by Councilwoman Faustini. Amy, can you call the roll?
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilman Besh?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Benjavanga?
Yes.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you. We have 4 items of correspondence on tonight. Can I get a motion to accept the correspondence? So
Second?
Motion by Councilman White, seconded by Councilwoman Faustini. Amy, can you call the roll?
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilman Desch?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Benjamin?
Yes.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you. On payment of the bills for $309,689.15. Can I get a motion, please?
Motion.
Second. Motion by Councilman Bullock, seconded by Councilman White. Amy, can you call the roll?
Councilwoman Faustini?
Yes.
Councilman Desch?
Yes.
Councilman White?
Yes.
Councilman Bullock?
Yes.
Council President Benjamin?
Yes.
Passes 5-0.
Thank you. Mr. Rizzo, anything for us tonight?
Nothing, Mayor, progress.
Thank you. Mr. Cullen?
Yes, Mayor, just a couple items. For starters, Resolution 18-448. Studious young man in the audience there is not an attorney. That is Edward Sullivan, and I want to congratulate him on his promotion this year. Just a couple other things. Parser is still, they're, I believe, 75% done with cleaning of the line, so both Len and myself saw them today up along Park Avenue, so they're in some of the final stages there. Haven't received really too many calls or complaints ever since they've gotten this new nozzle. Public service is kind of fanning out, and they're doing a little bit more of what they call lead test pits in that, I guess you would say northeast corner of the town along Park Avenue there. They've expanded some of the areas and they're now working their way down Oak Tree Road kind of, so they kind of started in this Bragg area and they're kind of working their way out. The ordinance that was on before is a capital ordinance, and I think we're looking to do some upgrades in 2 of our pumping stations, as well as trying to get some devices in our sanitary sewer system. So some of that is things that were also recommended by Parser, and Mayor, with that progress.
Thank you. Mr. Miller?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. There's an update on the road project, the Orchard road project. The drains were installed. They're working on some curbing out there now, some concrete work. And once that's finished within the next week or so, we should be ready to mill and pave on Orchard out there. That will just about finish up that project. There was a change order on tonight for the road resurfacing project, where we're going to do some more work, which will add to the scope of the project, the paving of Rizzoli and Sylvania. So that will be moving along. The contractor has finished all of the roads that were in the project. He finished up around the schools, and he still has some striping to do and some speed humps, and then this additional work hopefully will be started soon. And with that progress.
Thank you, Ms. Antonis.
Mr. Mayor, I just want to remind everybody, I have a poll worker training class at the Senior Center on Thursday, October 18th, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Councilman Best?
Progress, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilman Wolf?
I would like to just give a quick shout out for all our first responders last week. We all were surprised with the sudden rain that we got overnight last week, and I think a lot of people received a lot of help. It was a shock. Thank God I didn't get any rain in my basement, but we were all surprised. And I want to thank everybody, all the first responders. They did a great job. Thank you. And with that progress.
Thank you. Councilman Wood?
Yes, Mayor, thank you. Progress.
Progress.
I hope to have a few announcements on the Economic Development Fund, but they're still in negotiations, so at this point I don't have any details I can share.
No problem. And Councilwoman Faustini?
Well, there was work going on at the PAL today. They are relocating the gas line, and things are progressing. So that storage room for the wrestlers, for all the wrestling equipment, should be done in October. Buddy Ball kicked off last week at the PAL. It's just like any other kickoff of any other event, a little chaos. Kids had a lot of fun, ran around, and a really good time was had by both the players and the sponsors. This Saturday at the library, there will be both a book and a bake sale going on, so stop in and find something good to read and probably something good to eat as well. And over at the Senior Center, although I hate to announce it already, getting ready a little bit for winter and flu season, On October 2nd, Twin City is hosting, but at the Senior Center, Customer Appreciation Day, and there will be flu shots and hot dogs at the Senior Center for seniors. And then also on 10/16, the county will be there, also offering flu shots and pneumonia shots as well. For that, you just have to be a Middlesex County resident. You don't necessarily have to be a senior. And that's it. It's our progress.
Thank you, Council President Benjamin.
Progress.
Mayor, if I may, I just want to say the sign at the
Knew
senior,
it.
the sign at the senior center looks great. Yeah, great addition to the senior center there.
Absolutely. I just have one item. I know some of you have probably seen these yellow and green bikes that have been, especially if you've traveled through Metuchen or into Plainfield. And in fact, I've seen a couple that were left, in town here. So I know Suzanne Laporte reached out to us as well. And so this past Friday, they did reach out to the company. So it's Line Bike. Their goal is really to kind of bridge transportation deficits in town. Get that they call it like that last mile transportation. From what we understand, there's little to no cost to the town. I couldn't figure out how they worked until I went on their website. But it's all GPS enabled. They're able to lock those bikes, and it's app driven, where essentially you kind of put the smartphone. I don't know if there's other ways to do it as well, but they kind of check out the bike, open an account. And these can really be left anywhere. So it's unlike, what I've seen in like City Bike, where some of the cities have been doing programs where you have, docking stations and bike racks. You can pretty much leave these wherever you like. If nobody else comes and, takes the bike, through their program with the app and rents the bike, so to say, they send somebody out, I think, in 24 or 48 hours and picks it up and they move it back to some of the staging locations. So we're in the initial stages, but we know Plainfield has worked with them, and Metuchen has worked with them. It only makes sense to kind of bridge the gap between the two communities and see if we can get them here. Now, we probably have some concerns, especially how it works in the winter time. I know Len would be curious as people are leaving bikes on sidewalks and we have snowstorms, but I'm sure they have an answer for us.
That's good.
You get a promotion. That's going to be your first Yeah, but it seems like an interesting program. If you haven't seen them, venture over to either from Metuchen or go down Park Avenue as you get towards Muhlenberg. You'll no doubt find 3 of these bikes just kind of sitting there, and then it's pretty interesting. And we're in contact with the company, so more to come as we meet and figure out how that's going to work through the town. And so my natural inclination would at least be in some of the borough areas to at least install bike racks to be able to facilitate at least the storage of those on our public land. Now, we can't do that and control where people leave bikes, but the reassuring point is that the company doesn't leave them out there forever. They go and take them and they'll reposition them to where they're being used. So
They just launch right up on the side.
that's what they're.
That's what I'm seeing in Plainfield.
Yeah, Plainfield, there's no bike racks,
Right on
they're
the
just
sidewalk.
right on the sidewalk. So it's interesting, but, so, more to come. Yeah, well, take a look at it, I'll send you the information too. I was shocked. I actually didn't think it was.
I'm just thinking of the liability.
We can reach out to Plainfield and touch it, but I was shocked as well. I didn't realize that there was that technologically advanced. I just thought there was some company that was leaving these bikes there. I mean, it's not a bike you'd want to, own, let's say. I mean, well, they actually kind of interesting color scheme.
You can stop talking.
It's kind of an interesting color scheme.
Yellow.
But there's a variety of bikes between single speed, multi-speed, 10-speed. So it's really interesting, and depending on your community and what the needs are, they have really bikes that can meet anything. So more to come. At this point, I'll open it up for anything on your mind, public comments. Yes, Suzanne.
Suzanne Lee, Port Muller Place. Thank you, Mayor, for looking into it. I work in Metuchen, so I was aware of it because of the interaction that I have with just driving around Metuchen. And it's true, they just have, you can drive down the street and around the corner from my office, there's a line of bikes available at any time for people to use. And sometimes you drive down and there's nothing because maybe they've used them already.
Yeah, I'm looking at the app now. There's probably about 75 bikes in the area, believe it or not. It's pretty
Really?
wild. Yeah.
So I know, and that's the thing, I think we did see some in South Plainfield already, because it's probably people from Plainfield who have rented the bike from Plainfield and then ridden into South Plainfield and then left it here.
Yeah.
So we may just get overlap just from those two communities. And from the website, or the article that I sent you, I think it was on the NJ.com, it seemed like only those two towns within New Jersey have the bike so far.
Yeah.
So which is kind of interesting that
I know
two
they
towns
popped
they
up in
chose
dog parks.
are close to each other and close to us. So I think it's a good opportunity.
Go for it, bike.
Thank you.
So on behalf of the Cultural Arts Commission, I would like to thank everybody who did participate in our art festival this past weekend. I unfortunately wasn't able to attend, but I know that we did have a small showing of artwork and attendees, so I do like to thank everybody who did participate and attend. And thanks.
No problem, thank you. Just noting
Your
that
back.
on Hadley.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Yes.
Ed, there's a bike on Hadley Road.
Ed Summers, PW employee. Mr. Mayor, on behalf of myself, Mike Curlew, and Tommy Cesaro, we want to thank you for our promotions this evening. We come to work every morning at DPW with one goal, and that's to help the people in the community of South Plainfield. And that's for any job we do, whether it's bulk pickup, leaf bag pickups, salt and plowing the roads in the wintertime. No matter what the job is, that's our goal. And in the years ahead, we want to meet that goal and continue to meet that goal. So,
The
thank
department's
you.
doing a fabulous job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. Ed, did you jog here or did you drive?
I ran earlier, but
That's good work.
For those who don't know, Ed who jogs religiously throughout the borough, I see him all the time.
Debbie Boyle Van Fleet. The donations that are made is the choice of the vendors between the South Plainfield Fire Department, the South Plainfield Rescue Squad, and the Police Department. When it's to all three, it's split evenly. So again, the vendors make the choice of who they would like to make the donations to. So thank you to all those vendors. Also, the art show, we had a lot of pictures that were self-taken, and we also had somebody who lives in a house in South Plainfield where an artist and somebody who invented the defibrillator was here. And so I hope that we can do a further story on that. I think it's very interesting.
You're talking about the artist who was like the first recipient? Because I was talking to somebody, I don't know, Suzanne, if anybody remembers, I can't remember the gentleman's name. You weren't there. So. He was,
I can't remember
yeah,
his
he was
name.
all the way at the stage,
Yes,
but yes,
but
he was
he-
a South Plainfield resident. I think he was here in the 50s or 60s. And,
Yes, the 50s.
and he was like the first one that had that.
Yeah.
I don't know that he invented it, but he was
Well-
the first one that was where they had done the operation.
Right,
So-
and it talked about it. And
Yeah.
so there's the gentleman that was up at the top, I have his card.
Okay, good.
He had a whole presentation on all the things that were in that house, so it's very
He
interesting.
said the gentleman kept every clipping, newspaper clipping that he'd been in. It
And
looked
the
like he-
prizes that were awarded, all the different places of prizes.
Yeah, it was
very
amazing.
cool. Also, our National Bike and Walk to School Day is coming up in October. Mayor's Wellness will send that flyer out. I know for one that I always go to the different schools and interview the parents and take pictures. So we usually get 3,000 people that participate with the total from all the schools. Also on October 20th is the Mayor's Wellness Health Fair in conjunction with St. Peter's University Hospital. We will be giving 100 free flu shots again. Those flu shots will come from St. Peter's and they'll be hosted by Aristocare. We were going to do a 5K race with having pink socks, but we're going to put that off until May. That was her choice. We talked the other night. And so I have all the information that she'll need to get that started.
Yep.
So again, that'll be at our May Health Fair. And Unico, I gave the mayor and Mrs. Antonides a letter requesting Mayor Council to have Unico host their annual Columbus Day program on October 8th, along with a proclamation for Italian Heritage month. And the Ed Foundation is having a vendor day the same day as the health fair and the open house for the fire department, different times. So our motto is go to the fire department, come get healthy, and then go shopping.
In the library the week before. Right?
Yes, and the library is on October 13th. We were going to try to do a Super Saturday, but it didn't work out with them. Also, I was in Trenton on Saturday, and there is a bill in with the legislators, and it's being brought forth by Carol Murphy, and it's about requiring all municipalities and boards of education to record public meetings and post those recordings on the internet. I have been recording these meetings since 2006. I think out of all these years, I missed 3 meetings, and Stephanie Barfalby was able to do some, and Councilman White was able to put the camera on and record.
Barely.
So all they go to the Observer. She downloads them into the Observer website, and then we have burn the CDs, DVDs. I give one to the clerk's office, and that goes right up on the borough website, and it's on the Observer website, and I send them to Comcast also. Every time there's a meeting, they get sent by mail, return receipt. So you can view them on Comcast. There is a problem with FiOS. That has to be worked out. So we're already in compliance, and I talked about that. So, you know, we're good with this. We already do it.
Good.
Okay.
When was the walk and bike to school? I'm sorry.
I don't have the exact
Okay.
date for that. I have to,
We'll get it. We'll put the safety.
Look it up, yeah. And then we'll put it out.
To school.
yeah.
And Columbus Day is at what time?
The October 8th
Yeah.
is 8 o'clock in the morning.
8 o'clock.
But again, there's no, well, that's when people start to arrive.
Oh, okay.
And I think we start on the chair, so I think we can start the program at 9.
Okay.
Again, there's no school that day, so we don't have the band, the chorus, and the color guard.
Right.
That happened last year also. It's Professional Development Day.
Mhm.
Last year, Renato and I co-hosted that. But, you know, we had a guest speaker, and, you know, we had different dignitaries attend. So hopefully we'll just, you know, it didn't last for, you know, more than an hour. So hopefully we'll be able to do that again.
It's always a good event.
Thank you. All right, thanks.
Sure.
Oh, the debate for the mayor and council candidates, and council candidates is October 24th, Wednesday, at the South Plainfield Senior Center. Time is 6. 7. We start at 7. Okay, just to make sure it's in the right time. Yes, so please come out and ask questions and meet your candidates. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Roberta.
Roberto says for West Crescent Park. I have 3 things that are for you. I want to first, although you guys know it, I want to reinforce it. The idea, I was very pleased to hear the young lady state that as an intern, she learned from the borough. That is important because I was just speaking to in Trenton, one of my coworkers today whose daughter is interning at Twitter. And a lot of organizations are now having the kids intern and teaching them stuff to get more female and young kids into the future of jobs. So what the town is doing is good, and to hear the young lady say that she learned something is good. Before they used to bring you, you know, just let them do the mail and hang around with the parents. It's not bringing our child to work there, so it's good that they're learning something. Also, I'm going to follow the chain of command. I have a traffic safety issue I'll bring up with the chief, and then let him bring it up the chain. My other issue is what are the, how can you circumvent the do not knock rule in town?
What do you mean, how can you circumvent the?
How can you go around?
How can
You're supposed to be able to go around.
Okay. What are the rules regarding receiving unsolicited mail?
Mail, we don't.
No way.
Yeah, that's federal. We
So as soon as we tackle that one with the
I think
email.
there's a registry to go on to, get, off of certain lists. But
There's
nothing.
The reason I ask is because I got a letter from, I'm not gonna mention the name, from a resident in town. And, although I'm a very, a spiritual person, faithful person, the letter reads there, my name is so-and-so, I'm writing you, and all my neighbors to share some good news with you. All of us deserve to be happy, and that do we think the key is. Some may feel that it's money, some may feel that it's something else. Notice that the Bible says at Luke 11:28, happy is for those who believe in God and that kind of stuff. I mean, it doesn't offend me because I'm a Catholic Christian. I just find it strange that a resident would send me a letter. If you drop me one of these in the mail,
Right.
but you take the time out and write me a letter and have the address there. I was wondering how can the town send the resident a letter saying, I have a complaint from a resident saying you send them a letter, or what can be done?
Is it even asking you to do anything?
It's inviting me to go to the website and stuff like that, but it's.
You got a copy of it, I'm sure Paul can take a look at that. Paul, even our do not exclude like religion.
Is there a way you can write something to say a resident said they received a letter and they're not interested?
I doubt it. You're talking about dealing with the mail. I'll be happy to look at it for you, but I don't think I can get involved in somebody mailing something.
I don't want to make a big deal out of it, like make it federal, but it's like, if you start getting these mails from every resident telling you, go to my website, I have this, I have that.
I can tell you half the mail that I get, I don't know anybody else, but it seems to be junk mail anyway.
Yeah.
So if we resolved all the junk mail, I don't think the mail will be coming in my hands. I'm serious, everything is done electronically.
Best place to go to is the post office.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to give Paul a copy? You want to give?
Yeah, I'll give you a copy, just look into it. If you can't do nothing, just let me know. But it's just, like I said, it's nothing to do with religion, it's just, what you sending me, man, what if it was an atheist? What if it was a Jewish? What if it was, it's like,
Throw it
you
out.
can't just send mail to
Throw it out.
individuals like that. Yeah, but if I don't get an answer and they come back again, then what do I do? So I just want to nip it in the bud. I'm just looking for advice as to how can we, see if there's anything we can tell this neighbor. You shouldn't be sending mail to your neighbors.
My answer probably would be, you better return address, send your own note to them and tell them to stop sending you
Okay.
mail.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm worried about it. But just so you're aware,
Okay.
if you hear any other neighbor saying something, you know what to do. All right, and that's it. Oh, you had a good parade, by the way.
Anyone else? All right, on that note, we will close the public portion. We are going into executive session. You are more than welcome to. Scared me. Welcome back, everyone. Tonight's executive session did not result in any additional items to tonight's agenda. At this point, I ask for a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
So moved.
We are adjourned. Have a good evening, everyone.